America has consistently downplayed their presence on the front lines, but new photographic evidence shows Iranian-backed militia Saraya al-Jihad actively fighting in Ramadi. Warnings have been issued by those believing their involvement may stoke the fires of sectarian tension, fearing a repeat of Tikrit when militias torched Sunni homes and slaughtered thousands. Assurances made by the Iraqi government the militias would only play a minimal role in liberating Ramadi has amounted to very little against evidence like this. The official line adopted by Baghdad is that without these various militias forming the popular crowd, there would be no credible force confronting the Islamic State. For many analysts, this spells out the Prime Minister's failure to accept the crimes involving the men he supports. But irrefutable evidence has been presented by Human Rights Watch of the abuses Iranian-linked militias in Iraq, such as Bedr Corps and Kata'ib Hezbollah, have exercised. Mr. Abadi hasn't ruled out their participation in the fight against IS terrorists, referring to them as a volunteer force on hand to assist the Iraqi army. While America supports various strands of the army and awakening councils known as Sahwas, the same cannot be said for the popular crowd. The militias that make up the crowd are not backed by Washington due to the terrible human rights record they have acquired since their formation in September last year. In spite of the pressure Washington has mounted on Baghdad to limit the participation of these groups in liberating IS-held territories, they remain active in both Ramadi and the southeast of Fallujah, where they have been sighted. The presence of Turkish troops inside of Iraq, first contested by the Iraqi government, yesterday provoked a violent assault from the Islamic State. Militia-affiliated Twitter users and Al-Ittijah channel responded with reports saying that Hezbollah Brigade had assumed responsibility for the attack. But many of these were revoked after a statement was issued by Islamic State, claiming responsibility for the 200 rockets fired. A Kurdish general witnessed close to 7 Katyusha rockets land into the military compound nearby Mosul, where Turkish forces are currently stationed.
Maalesef bir eğitilen subay askerlerden, Musul, Iraklı askerlerden bir subay, bir asker şehit oluyor. 4 askerimiz hafif şekilde yaralandı. Askerlerimiz derhal Türkiye'ye intikal etti, ülkemize getirildi ve tedavileri yapıldı. Herhangi bir kaygı verici durum yok. Genelkurmay Başkanımız olayı müteakip aradı.
The camp of Bashika is where IS struck, and also where Turkish trainers have been working alongside Kurdish forces for the last 2 weeks. Iraq's Prime Minister has demanded a complete withdrawal since forces were deployed, but Turkey has wasted no time in using yesterday's attack to justify its ongoing presence. A statement published by Turkey's foreign ministry stated that this attack shows how legitimate our concerns are about the security of Bashika camp. Yet Baghdad continues to view Turkey's involvement as a breach of its sovereignty, as relations between the two grow more and more strained. The question of whether Turkish trainers are still needed in Iraq remains unresolved, but earlier this week Ankara relocated some of its troops from Bashika to the Kurdish-controlled north as Baghdad continues its protest.